Hello everyone, myself Asha Rathod. I am going to present about the topic Rupert, Brooke as a war poet. These are my personal information. So, what is war poetry? War poetry is a genre of literature that responds to the experience and horror of war. Most of the war poetry written by soldiers, civilians, and observers to seek to convey the emotional, psychological, and physical impact of war. Uh, War poetry often addresses themes such as loss, trauma, patriotism, disillusionment, and the human cost of conflict. Uh, I asked ChatGPT to how engaging with the war poetry reflects. Can I give it? Okay. Uh, how reflect to readers in war poetry that it firstly said that it can evoke empathy and a deeper understanding of the lived experience of those who have endured war, both on the battlefield and on the home front. The readers may find themselves grappling with the brutality and senselessness of war, as well as the resilience and courage of individuals caught in its midst. Uh, War poetry is not necessarily anti-war. It is, however, about the very large questions of life: identity, innocence, guilt, loyalty, courage, compassion, humanity, duty, desire, death. Its response to this question and its relation of immediate personal experience to moment of national and international crisis gives war poetry an extra literary importance. On wrote that even Shakespeare seems Memphis after Session, not of course because Sessions is a greater artist, but because of the success. I uh, in was ever no memory and nobody has the courage to understand them until there are no ways left to tell what happens. It is a line by the Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Lewis Zafon. In the Shadow of the Wind, Zafon portrayed a war, revenge, Basculant, and comment. There are something about that period that epic and tragic, for like the old English elegiac poems, the Arthurian romances, Glorious Mother, or Tolstoy's War and Peace. The literature of the great was altered human perception and the very fabric of literature. And other Melky's article, he argues in Tim O'Brien, right of the war, he experienced in Vietnam, there is no clarity, everything sweet. The old rules are no longer binding, the old truth are no longer truth. Right spills over into wrong, order blind into chaos, or love into hate, ugliness into beauty, law into anarchy, civility into savagery. The vapors suck you in. You can't tell where you are or why you are there, and the only certainly is overwhelming ambiguity. From ancient Nordic ballads to Messiah folk songs or red Indian sagas, war has always been a predominant theme in literature. Here are a piece by Rupert Brooke. He explained this is work poetry, how we consider this work poetry. So, introduction of the poem piece that had written during late 1914 by first World War first time, and yes, the analysis of the poem. So, in this poem, there are total 14 lines dividing into two stanzas. First stanza is a 8 line So it's known as a octet, and second made of six lines. So it's known as a sestet. And here the poet begins with the now God be thanked who has made us with his power and caught our youth and weakened us from sleeping with hand made sure clear eyes and sharpener power to turn as dreamer into cloudless sleeping. In first line, poets begins to thank God thank God for the researching and living our for also giving a thank you to God that giving a birth of in this life and what will appear that will bring something for that on good and God bless his country was in order with the youth awareness for the unawareness and third land with hand made sure clear the eyes and shape power to turn a stream into calmness. It's like what is like a pool or a river that we jump into and clean our body that reflects that our dirtiness. Which people usually going to cleanliness their body from dirt. And second, and glad from a world grown old and cold and weary. It's means that they are out having no sense of humanity for the family or society, and he people who are not doing their duty and have no love of their country and that means here the grown old and old and weary. It means the world is going to die in the hand of these careless people. And second, leave the sick heart. Here, sick hearts means not physically illness, but sick means those soldiers who are avoiding the fight. Here, look, mention him as a sick heart and also called as a half man. Half man means who look continue to insult them to calling half man who are escape from for the war and he shows no respect for them and in their shape they are men but in their hearts but mind are not so. Second, oh we who have no shame, we have found release there where there is no grief but sleep has mending. Not a broken save this body lost but breathe. Nothing to shake the laughing heart's long peace there. In this line, uh, uh, look, look, excellent to those souls who are ashamed to avoid their duty to achieve an everlasting and peace of both mental relief and in their grave means death. They find themselves in heaven where there are no illness, no grief, only sleep. But afterwards, he can sleep calmly. So because he have vowed that I work for my family, I work for my country. But only agony and death has ended, and the worst friend and enemy is but death. Here, the only agony can interrupt this happiness in the fight heart, but for sure it will case by death. In addition, Brooke personify death as a friend and enemy. We can say it a friend or but he means that death is enemy who ends up life and a friend also that a part of our soul into our body